Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday, May 15th. Happy Friday to you all. It's a nice rainy day here in SoCal. Boy, we need this rain here with this big drought we've been experiencing. And you know what? To be what I am happy about. Usually I love the sun, but it's nice to have this break from the sun and have the rain, so I actually get more productivity done. Hey, we're going to jump right into it. We do got a bunch of economic news to get into, and we'll start off the Empire State Index. This is manufacturing in the New York region. So if you recall, back in April, we had a negative 1.2%, which means it contracted in that area. So they're expecting to expand up to 5.5 on the index, and it only expanded up to 3.1. So a little missed its forecast by a bit, basically. So a little disappointing there. Industrial production for the month of April. So again, if you recall, back in March, we had a negative 0.3%. It was supposed to improve a little bit to negative 0.2%, and basically continued the trend at negative 0.3%. So industrial production, we could see a taper off. A lot of this is you can see with the stronger dollar is kind of with their imports exports, so it's hurting the manufacturing. But you'll probably see a little bit of improvement later on, probably like May or so, with the dollar getting a little bit weaker. As we've been seeing the dollar get down to about $1.10 to $1.13 to the euro, whereas during this time period we were closer to like the 106 level. Capacity utilization for the month of April, again, it dipped, came in expectations. The previous month, back in March, it was 78.6%. The forecast was 78.2 and came in at 78.2. So they're not using everything that what they're capable of doing. Consumer sentiment, big disappointment right here. As you can see, we had a 95.9 back in April. Forecast for May was supposed to be a slight dip to 94.5. It dropped all the way down to 88.6. So people are feeling this. Obviously, what's going on out there, people are realizing that it's not as rosy as we were hoping, and are showing their displeasure here. So 88.6 is a pretty big drop from 95.9 here. Stock market's down a little bit. It started off a little higher, and it's down a bit more, and now it's kind of getting close to nil, but it's still in the negative territory on all three indexes here. So the remainder of the day you might see it continue to go down here. Bond market, actually a nice improvement. We are getting improvement in the rates here, so great news for people who are looking to refinance or purchase here. So interest rates are showing a bit of improvement, as you see a pretty big spike from where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we did have a pricing for the improvement, and then we continue that trend going upwards. Not quite to levels where we were last week, but we're working our way back on there. So we may face a little resistance. So once we get to about that 101, right above the 101.40ish range, we may feel a little resistance there a little bit. So you may see some sideways movement, and then before it kind of work its way up. So it depends what kind of news comes out. So because June's right around the corner, and that's when the first rate hike discussion on the FOMC will be brought to place. So let's move on here. We got, remember I had said all week we've been talking a little bit about the new program here. So APM came out with the new loan program, which I find fantastic here. It's called the Income Solutions. And this one will allow for self-employed borrowers to use their business banking statements in lieu of their tax returns. So we're not looking at their tax returns. In this program, we're looking at their banking statements. We'll look 2 years and take the average deposit, not the balances. We'll look at the deposit. Take 50% of that, and that's what we'll use as their income qualification for those. Now it's all or nothing. So what that means is that if let's say if the husband is self-employed and the wife is W-2'd, we can't use the wife's income included with that. It has to be all the self-employed qualified on the self-employed bar, or if you need mixed match, you have to use a different program. But otherwise, it's a great program, especially for, as you know, a lot of self-employed people have a lot of deductions, so don't want to show as much. This will help a lot of them get into more into more programs. The rates are competitive out there. They'll go up to $1 million, which is another nice incentive right there for them as well. And if they have some derogatory credit, 2 or 3 years past BK short sales, stuff like that, are also acceptable with this loan program. All right, folks. Hey, you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Have a better weekend. And thanks so much for watching. We'll look forward to see you guys next week. And if you guys got questions about this loan program, feel free to contact me through my profile. And we'll hopefully see you guys on Monday. Take care.